What are you doing over there, buddy? What are you doing over there? How come you don't want to get in the box and take a nap? You're really stubborn right now. But look how slow he's moving. He's definitely getting tired. Come on. It's okay, you can take a nap. Oh, there's the stretch. And there's the pillow. Okay, I think he might officially be out. We can now play EU4. Alright, it's time to close the poll. What'd you guys choose? You guys chose expansion. Alright, so we're just going like classic. Very, very close though. 48.2 for innovative versus 51.8 for expansion. I think both are pretty good options. Okay, so I think he's officially tuckered out. We can actually play games. So you guys have chosen expansion. We'll take expansion next. That's fine. We are ahead of time on admin tech by 4 years. We are ahead of time on mill tech by 4 years. We are generating enough mill points that in 4 years we'll be able to take tech to protect our innovativeness. So we're okay to start sinking admin points into this idea group. Let's get that second colonist. That just unlocked our next idea here as well. Camino de Santiago. We are the custodians of the Holy Pilgrimage Route, the Way of St. James. So, with that extra colonist, I don't know that we're actually going to be able to colonize anywhere easily. I think we're not really able to see stuff. That looks awfully white. That's normally there, right? Okay, so that's Mali. Mali killed Jolof, is what that is. Portugal did colonize that. Portugal's starting to work over here. That or that's Patiguara or whatever. Portugal likes to go into the Caribbean early, usually. So we need to get our explorer to reveal this coastline so we can use that extra colonist. Steal Portugal's maps. I don't know if we have enough spy network already built up with anyone. We have no spy network with anyone at the moment. We're trying to improve relations with Castile because we just force vassalized him and he's like real mad. We have another 114 opinion to gain over time. We're only gaining like 2 per month though. It's pretty weak. Just annex Portugal. We have a truce right now. Could you not put your paws on the mouse cable? Because it makes it hard for me to use. I'm not playing. I'm not playing. Don't play with it. If you start making the mouse into a plaything, I'm not going to be happy. Check the rest of Europe, please. Sure. So one interesting thing that happened in this campaign is that Poland decided to take the 666 ruler instead of the Union over Lithuania. So unsurprisingly, Poland and Lithuania are both dying. Poland is expanding a little bit into here. He created Danzig as a subject with the Danziger War event, but then or it's not called Danziger War, but he created Poland, Danzig as a subject. Recently, it looks like he integrated him. He did take a little bit of land from Hungary. Brandenburg lost land to Pomerania, which was weird. Lithuania looks like they expanded a little bit, but then they lost to Muscovy, unsurprisingly. Ottomans were having a little bit of trouble at first. Morocco has had a very solid game, and the Mamluks somehow vassalized Ramadan, and then recently integrated them. So the Ottomans and the Mamluks are going to be at each other's throats for a while. England, of course, is murdering Scotland and stuff. I think Sweden's still in the Union, but they're very close to being disloyal. And Norway is fine. Austria is still the emperor. He's only passed 1 reform. They're not making much imperial authority due to, I believe, the Polish. Poland owns a province. Denmark still owns a province. Burgundy still exists, although Provence is having a good game. Look at Provence. He starts off with Anjou, and then he has Barrois is his, and then he has a 2-province Lorraine, and then he's got 2 provinces down here. But he's taken over all of the Burgundian territory here because Burgundy attacked him twice while he was allied to France, which made Provence the war leader, so he negotiated the peace instead of letting France do it, so he gave all the land to himself. So Provence is doing pretty well. And we actually have positive income, so we're trying to build up a navy. That was the other thing that we were starting to do. Check to see if we have more possible colonies now that we have... Yes, we do. We can do Arguin. Sure. It's nice to be actually having, you know, positive income for a while. Yesterday was pretty dicey. Portugal has no heir. Muscovy has no heir. I think we're still the same dynasty as France, so there is that. That's a female heir. But it's an average claim. Female is not important, is it? I always think that it is for some reason. At some point, we're probably going to get a union over France based on being their dynasty. They tried to claim our throne, so it's only fair that we do it back, right? Triumph of the clergy. Seems fine. There's our first and only artillery, the Big Bertha. For good luck. Let's go to the English Channel. However, I do think at this stage, now that we control some of this node, Morocco can privateer Sevilla, and I want to try to start getting some... Oh my god, it's 98% devastated. That's actually a reason to consider building a fort there, even though there's a fort in Granada. My god. 98% devastation. Local goods produced minus 98%. Local manpower minus 98%. Local sailors minus 98%. Good lord. That's pretty devastated. Yeah, I think we're going to build a fort there. So to prevent them from doing that, we're going to hunt pirates in the Sevilla node with one ship. And that will block that, and we'll tell them to go home while at war. And from now on, because of that one ship, next month, this will update. Aragon's gone to war with Genoa. Aragon versus Genoa, Siena, Nuremberg, Oldenburg, and Verdun. Looks like that. Alright, he's definitely going to win. So after a month passes, the AI is stupid and doesn't realize that there are only 10 guns pirate hunting in this node. Just 10, which is one light ship. Because there are 10 guns in pirate hunting mode and 0 guns that are currently privateering, the penalty to privateering is 99%, which makes the AI decide to not raid coasts because it's too big of a penalty. So just by having one ship there, we can block them from using that raid coasts mechanic from their national ideas. Where's Giddy? He's sleeping on the table. There's also a command exclamation cat if you want to see any of the pictures I've taken over the last couple days. Okay, Glissy's about to go away. We're going to lose his general, but we're going to pick up his 3 extra troops. Okay, a couple more ships coming in. March of 90, we'll have our subject integrated. Looks like he's built an extra light ship for us. Very nice of him. Can we lower autonomy anywhere? In Rioja. Owned by the clergy. We could get an extra 15% if we lower autonomy here. I think I'll do that, even though we could get 25 if the clergy weren't in control. 15% is better than none. Valencia as well. Okay, that did not give us any extra naval force limit. Land force limit's at 27. I do think that, honestly, after just playing yesterday and thinking about going back to Imperator, part of my plan was to like either record some Imperator this morning or just come back and stream early. And I I realized that, like, the depth. It's like going... Okay, remember, guys, you guys remember when, like, Sims 4 came out, or 5, or whatever's new? And Sims 3, or the previous version, had, like, all the DLC? Or, like, think Civ 5 versus Civ 6. It's the same concept. Without all the DLC, it's like a $300 game versus a $40 game. There's just so much more to do in EU4. It's so much more complex and sophisticated. A lot more fun. Getting really low on power projection, so I'm going to start diverting some of the ships, not all of them. We'll just pull... Let's take the fleet, group it up, and we'll send half to... I'll have all these guys privateer in the English Channel, split in half, take half, and have them privateer in Genoa. Just to keep our power projection above 50 by enough that I don't have to pay attention to it. We have access to Grand Armada because of our culture. We are the Iberian Culture Group, so we can do this one, which is special to the Iberian Culture Group. Treasure Fleet Income plus 50%. I still think this one is not as good as Trade Power. I don't think there's anything like any other option. It's just Ship Trade Power plus 33. It's the only one that matters. Everything else is trash. So... Sorry, I'm trying to play with one hand right now. So much slower. Alright, stop off relations with the Pope. He is our ally. We've been allied to him for a while. We've got some trust. Glorious Asturias will be. We've gained a claim on Aragon. Cool. We just lost a papal blessing. France, we have 9 favors with. January of 92, it's predicting we'll have our 10th favor, so we could actually call them in on a war without having to do anything. Considering that we're going to probably get a personal union over him, I'm pretty okay with actually helping him to expand. Our truce is up with who soonest? We've got truce with Aragon in February of 91. So we're only 6 months away from being able to attack Aragon. Aragon is allied to the Emperor, as well as Portugal, Savoy, and Florence. He is still in his offensive war. France, he does want Aragonese land. So we could do the thing where we pull France into a war against Aragon, have him kind of handle Austria. We would have to stack wipe and knock out Portugal. Portugal is having financial issues because he's still mothballing that fort. I think we'll... put the army over here. Provence has declared war upon Savoy. They cite Conquest. Did they call France in? No. Well, Savoy... Wait, hold on. Yes. I clicked on the wrong country. So Provence called France in. So France is a bit busy at the moment, and France is already at war with Aragon. Damn it. It's going to block me from doing it again. Here, France is not at war with Austria, and I can't call him into this war because he's already at war with Aragon, so that game plan is kind of ruined now. Let's just come back from Castile for a sec. Another ability. So far we have improved war taxes and adaptive combat terrain. Our first colony is about to finish. What? He's making noises. Oh, he's being cute. He's being cute. He's being cute. He's being cute. He's over there. I don't know if I can, like, can I make this thing zoom in? No. He's over there. He was just, like, pawing at the window because he saw a car or something. I don't know. What? Yeah, there he goes. He's doing it again. What are you doing over there? What? That's not for scratching. You need a scratching post. Desperately. Okay, so, Feudal de jure law would be nice if we still had problems with rebels, but we don't. Justified wars is not really important because we're already dealing with massive amounts of aggressive expansion with the people in Iberia. It's not going to make a difference with the Europeans. It's not going to make a difference really at all because we're going to keep attacking these people. Transfer subjects could be nice if we were... That's the other thing, is I was thinking about maybe just trying to hopscotch my way over to the Ottomans, get that state, get the first achievement out of the way so we can form Spain. Being Spain would be much better than being Asturias, because even though Asturias has interesting national ideas, unfortunately Asturias has no missions, no unique missions. So, ow, what is it? He wants me to go look for him. Where's Rum? The state of Rum is right here. It's these 5 provinces. So anyway, on that topic, transfer subject, we've only got about 20 years left that we could take advantage of it, but we could hopscotch some claims over that way and just declare direct war on the Ottomans. Possible. They're going to be within coring range. But I'm actually just thinking we'll take higher developed colonies for right now, because we've got our first colony about to finish. Yeah, we need to be Asturias in order to get the achievement. Then we can form Spain. Go and get expel minority cost reduction. It's also kind of tempting to maybe just build like a church in our capital where we did a lot of development. We can get an extra 0.3 ducats a month from that. I also have 14 base production there. Yeah, I'll do those before the fort. I want to make some more money. How do you know how many forts you need? You need to have your development, which is right here, 258 divided by 50. So if you look at it right now, we have 4. Here's your, I'll set your calculators. Calculator emote. So 258 divided by 50 equals, we need to have 5.16. We have 4 out of 5.16, which means we're at 77%, which means if we check our military tradition, we're going to be making 0.78, which is this number rounded to the nearest hundredths place. That's 0.78. That's where that number comes from. It's 1 per 50 current tech, current tier fort. So if we get new tech, then the requirement will go up. Savoy would consider hiring condottieri. Savoy is currently at war with Provence, Lorraine, and France. We could be a super great ally and rent out condottieri to our enemy and have them just go pillage France. I mean, we want France to be strong, but we also kind of want them to be weak so that we can, you know, force our dynasty on them at some point. All right, looks like France is doing a pretty good job of sieging him out. Aragon's the war leader against Genoa. Provence is at 0 war score against Savoy. The war goal is Savoy, but it's about to fall. So they're definitely winning that one. His individual war score against Aragon is only at 2, though, at the moment. Coming back up? What you up to, buddy? England has no heir. England's pretty mad at me because I've been pirating him. I'd rather him not rival me, so I think maybe, even though this is more money, let's go ahead and just privateer fully in Genoa. Hey, buddy. Y'all done playing over there? What are you up to? You want to sit down and take a nap? I need to go get some fresh coffee in a second. The coffee's cold. We're losing innovativeness because we need to get this tech. Only gonna be for a couple months. England has a hidden heir. Right now we got almost all of our merchants on set trading policy established communities for the extra aggressive expansion decay. Gives us a little bit less trade income. It's only 5% though, it's not a big deal. Take tech to protect our innovativeness. Yep, I'd say that is France murdering Aragon, although he's sieging with a 003 composition, which is really odd. Aragon has how many troops now? He's down to 8,700 manpower with 26k troops, but his homeland appears to be unoccupied or undefended, probably because his army is over here trying to siege down Granada. Sorry, Genoa, words. Is he like over here? He is. Aragon has 25,000 troops sieging down Genoa's capital of Kaffa. Also, Genoa's capital got moved to Kaffa, which means I don't believe he is a member of the Empire. Shadow Kingdom event fired. None of these people are part of the Empire. Again, I'm content to just sit here drilling and making some money for right now. We've had a pretty rough start, so let's wait till the building is done in our capital, and then we'll build the church there. We'll top off relations with Pope Man again, or France Man. We've got our 10th favor with France. Will Aragon protect Portugal? We have a truce with Portugal at the moment, until May of next year. Morocco's fabricating on us, which is fine. He'll never attack me. Savoy cedes Savoy to Provence. Savoy gives monies to Provence. Savoy pays 240 ducats to Provence and her allies. So, as expected, Provence, being the war leader, did not annul the alliance. But they did establish a long truce for France with Aragon, which sucks. Let's check to see, even though we have a truce at the moment, Aragon will, yes, protect Portugal. Savoy and now Florence would not defend. Could I take Portugal, Austria, Aragon, knowing that Aragon's army is gone? Did Aragon lose any of his navy? Aragon can only bring back 13 troops at a time. It's a very quick separate peace with Portugal. And then it's basically just our army versus Austria's. It's got a huge army. If I enabled scutage on both my subjects... then there's a... well... even if they weren't in the war, I bet these idiots would ask for access. They're stupid. Austria will probably rush Pope Man. True, that's assuming that we wanted to pull Pope Man in. Who else hates Aragon? Is there anyone else we could ally just to bring in? Does anyone want this land? Naples, do you have a truce? You have no truce with Aragon. You have a CB against him. You want his land. Could theoretically ally Naples and call him into a war to also be a smashing place. I think that would work. I think that between the Pope and Naples, that'd be enough to distract Austria long enough that I could knock out Portugal and then also full occupy Aragon. And then at about the time where Austria would be a threat to us, getting through France and coming to murder us, we could just white peace if we had to, but preferably we would already have won. So I think I'm gonna consider doing that war. Let's stop drilling. Let's go back to improving. Let's check the size of the Portuguese army. No, no, no. I am not... no. Do not play with me like that. I'm sorry for constantly being distracted, but this is the new life. This is the new norm. He's happy in his box now. Amazon, making the best cat toys ever. He looks pissed. A lot of people have been saying he looks like similar to that cat on the meme cat, Grumpy Cat. Don't try to play with the cord. Not okay. He's out of the box again. Why'd you get out of the box? Get back in the box. It's nap time. You've been awake for like 2 hours straight, man. That's way too long for you. You're supposed to sleep 18 hours a day. Get some rest. You need to get big and strong. You need to grow. Alright, so we have full morale. I was checking Portugal's army size, I think. Portugal has 2 troops. Yeah, I'd say it's a pretty good bet we could do this. So we're gonna go over the relationship limit temporarily. To ally you? You don't want to do it. Okay, let's spend some time bribing this guy then. Let's improve relations with France a little bit longer, I guess. We can lower morale at least, like, say 60% while we're waiting to get the alliance with Naples secured. We might have to give him a bribe to secure the alliance. France's opinion of us goes down, or we could lose our claim on Navarra. That's fine. Naples, unfortunately, does have some noble rebels. How is Aragon doing over here? They've taken the Genoa capital. It's possible that Aragon is bringing his army home. I'd like to locate it again, if possible. I see a 1-stack. Negative 24 reasons. Once we get above 50, we can set him to friendly. Honestly, it might just be easier to go this way. Now that we've got the truce gone with Portugal. We only have 2 claims, but that's fine. What is it, dude? Why are you so... You're really, really loud today. I think Aragon is going to be easier to knock out as a separate piece than Portugal. And besides, I want to take over most of Portugal's land. He has unlocked Exploration Defensive. I don't really care about him colonizing for us or anything, so let's declare for Algarve.